Oh, God. Everything is running behind today. Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Bone Alley. I didn't have internet there for a little while. And so I was running way behind. Found out something had somehow got unplugged.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Well, you sent me a link this long, and I tapped in 3 different ones. I said, well, let me try the very top one. I went to the bottom.
Normally when I send you the link, I delete a lot out of it because that's how the link comes up. Is a lot
Oh,
of
really?
stuff.
Okay.
And I delete a lot out of it.
Uh-huh.
Just so it's not so confusing. Because I
Well,
get
guess
confused
what?
by it too.
It didn't work.
Yeah, my bad. And
It's all good.
I was somewhat in I guess a rush, we'll say. And everything has run behind since I was trying to figure out my internet's issue.
Was it a storm?
No, literally something had come unplugged and I didn't know it. It was behind a tool. The way I run out here,
Yeah.
like I don't even have the screen up back here behind me because stuff was down.
Hey.
Give me a minute. I can get it up. But yeah, like it was, there was stuff just everywhere. But anyway, there's a plug. The way I run the internet out here, let me tell y'all how this works. And y'all will probably tell me I got a whole lot of trust in Wi-Fi. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Basically, in my mom and dad's house in there, they got internet in there. Well, we originally, it wasn't even when you started. A few years ago, we got another shop over here. That's where we were doing the show from. So I had a router. It would reach out there just fine wirelessly. And that worked for a while. And all of a sudden, let me get this up here. View. Full screen. There we go. We got that going. But then we built the new shop and decided to move the podcast out here to this studio. And I was like, how the devil am I going to get the internet out there without having them come out here and run all kind of stuff? So I don't know if anybody has this issue, and I also just did it at my in-laws' house for my sister-in-law because she moved out there on my in-laws' land. And to get internet, it was just easier for them to... I used what they call that Eero mesh system. It's a Amazon deal. And anyway, it works pretty good. But what it is basically like all these little pods that sit around. You plug them up, run it. And so basically there's, in the house, then it skips across to the first shop. And now it skips across to the second shop. But because this is a big metal building, it didn't work good. So I had to get one that was wired. So I had to put it basically outside out a window and then run a wire from it all the way into the studio.
Are these actually like the internet boosters, or are these routers themselves?
They're like extenders, essentially, I guess you call it.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway, it had just, I don't know if somebody unplugged it or what, but it was basically over like behind a toolbox because I got a little shelf that I made for it to sit on. But the plug is like behind the toolbox, and it was unplugged somehow. Took me a little while to find out.
You might have about to unplug it because I know y'all got slammed the other day, right?
They did. It did get slammed. Like right down the road from here, it like knocked down light poles and flipped over a camper and caught it on fire. And
what?
A guy I work with, he was at the hospital with his dad today. And he's an older gentleman, but he was out at the lake, I think Santee, and I guess they were on a pontoon boat, and lightning struck, and he was holding on to the rail of the pontoon boat, and it struck him. Yeah. So, yeah, we've had some crazy storms here lately.
We ain't got nothing. Look.
Really?
Got a little bit of rain. That's it, man. A little bit. When I say a little bit of rain, bro, it rained a little bit, and you couldn't even tell it rained. I mean, it poured down for like 30 minutes. After that, within an hour, you couldn't tell it rained at all. Sucked it up as fast as it'll drop.
Yeah. I guess we need some. I don't know.
How's the mountains, bro?
They were good. It was a little too quick, but it was all good. We had fun. It was hot, extremely hot. It was one of them deals where I don't know. It was fine, but it was just way too hot. It was like even because we were out on the boats and stuff like that, and it was nice. Didn't ever storm or anything like that, so weather was fine as far as that goes. But man, if you stopped, it was just. We went to Dollywood. That was fun. We went on that Sunday. I got to sing in the choir at church in Dollywood. Yes,
what?
Yeah. They got a church.
Wow.
They got a church in Dollywood.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, it's a little church. It's there's some pictures of it on my Facebook. But they got a little church, was built in the 70s. You can see through the floor of the thing. It's the original church that was there. And they just asked people to come sing in the choir. So I was like, sure, why not?
Wow, check you out, man. When you post the picture? When you post the pictures on Facebook today?
No, that would have been like not on Chicken Bone Alley page, just my personal page. It was on
July
July 5th.
Oh wow, I got to check that out. I haven't even looked.
Yeah. No, so that was fun. But it was hot in there. It was like 90 degrees that whole day, which is all fine and well and good. But other than being hot, it was great because like we didn't even had to wait on a line for a ride for nothing. So
wow. Nobody was there. Ghost town.
Pretty much.
Just too dang hot, man. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna fall out Saturday, bro. I thought it was gonna fall out, bro.
It was hot. I went to Dillon and helped Cameron over there. Helped Cameron Henson and my brother Chad Webster, helped them out a little bit, and me and my dad went over there, and it was the same way over there. It was just hot. It was one of them times I was like, I'm glad I don't have my truck here. I mean, I'd love to be racing, but just so hot.
Fergy, he didn't look all that bad when he came out the car, but man, Winger started 18th to finish third, man. His face was just as black as he could be. He was just pouring sweat, bro, in that driver's suit. Oh,
hey,
can you imagine?
I mean, we'll have to ask Fergie about it, but apparently he's made his own helmet blower now. They're making their own helmet blowers, and them things are working good.
Wow, hello.
I may know where another one is that's being tested, and they seem to like it.
Winger needs one bad, son. Somebody hook up Winger, man. Hook up Ashton Winger, man.
I'm telling you. Well, speaking of, like we just said, Chris Ferguson will be on here in about 5 minutes. We're going to talk to him after.
How about this right here, bro? How about this right here,
old
bro?
School there.
That is the old school there, son.
Do you remember?
I'm sorry?
Do you remember what year that was?
04?
04.
04, 05? Got to be.
Wow.
Right? We can ask Fergie this. Somebody just called me. You still there? Somebody just called me.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm going to say at least. Because when he driving in 07, 06, 07. So it's got to be 04, 05 with Jack Stairs. We can ask Fergie this. I'm kind of curious about this.
He was young,
I'm sorry?
young. I said he had to be
Oh, yeah.
young.
Yeah. Oh, God. Kid.
Kid.
Becca Malone age.
Exactly. So what you been up to?
Man, bruh. I'm sweating. Hot, bruh.
It's
It's
hot.
too hot to do anything. I'll be honest with you. It's too hot to do anything.
It is. It definitely is.
But I'm glad I went to the race. That was my first race since Sonoya Outlaws in April. We were wearing hoodies. So
Wow.
I was just
You went from
glad to be
April
back
to
at the racetrack.
July?
Yeah.
What were you? What in the world?
Ain't had much super late model racing down here, bro.
Well,
Ain't
I
had
thought you were
much at
gonna say
all.
you needed some supervision.
Well, that too. That too. Yeah. But this ain't had much racing going on, man.
It's been
But you know,
the super late model world for some reason has caught all the rain. I feel like.
oh God, the first week of the L Tour, dang.
Hell, they should have called it the flood tour.
Yeah. Well, the rain to Mother Nature Tour. So that's my Mother Nature.
I'm telling you, it's been
Hey, so let you know, Dave. 11 days away.
11 days away. What's 11 days away from now? Which I mean, I probably know, but what are you counting down to? Are we counting down to
Flow night?
flow night at Ferber?
Let's go, babe. Hashtag what?
Hashtag falls.
Falls. Let's go, baby. Falls, man. We're going to February again. Come on. I am so hyped, bro. I've been packed for like a month, bro.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Pat, ready to roll, son. Ready to roll.
I text Jason, everybody out there. I text Jason while I think it was July 4th morning, actually. Yeah, it was July 4th morning. I texted him. I said, "Pop quiz. Where am I at?" Took him a little while. To get.
Sure did.
It took him just a little while.
Took me a minute. Boy, you went up there. You did your thing.
Yeah.
You did your thing. And Kurt was getting a car ready.
Yep. I was up there, and while I was in Tennessee, I had some shocks, and our buddy old Captain Kirk Loudy there. I had been talking to him about doing some shocks for me. And so while I was up there, I was like, hey, it's easier to just drive to his house and then ship these things. So I'm already here. So I ran down the road. It took me about 40 minutes from our house to get to his place. But as soon as I got off the interstate there, where was I at? The Gap.
The Gap, baby. Come on.
They're racing tonight, right now.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it right now. I got it on right now. We got 2022 signed in.
They ought to have a good track. They ought to have plenty of water in that track tonight.
Yeah.
They have had a pile of rain up there. So
I just hope it don't run up. As long as nobody don't run up, nobody flips, I'll be good to go.
I ain't guaranteeing that.
Nobody tear up nothing.
I hope they don't, but I mean, I ain't guaranteeing. Did Vic say he was getting in a car? I saw something on Facebook, and I thought he said it. So enticing, I even getting in one or something. I don't remember. I couldn't hear exactly what he said, so I don't know.
I'll check the sign in real quick here, bud.
I don't. There ain't no telling.
Yeah, Vic Hill signed in, son.
Thought he did. That's what I thought I heard.
We got Mike Benedum, Stacy Bowles, Daniel Bowles. I don't know what kind of relation that is. Kenny Collins, Travis Fultz, Josh Henry, Benji Hicks. I was wondering why he wasn't out there at Cherokee Saturday. All right. Vic Hill, Joseph Joyner, Kate Loudy, Dale Mack, D-Mac. I knew it. There it is. I knew he'd be back. I told everybody Saturday he's going to be back with Billy Hicks. And doggone it, he's back with Billy Hicks. Good. Zach Mitchell, Matthew Nance. Wow, go Matt. Chance Oliver, Jake O'Neill. He put on a show Saturday night, son. Noah Phillips, Matthew Porter, my boy Garrett Smith, Josh Sneed, Alan Stick. That's a good dude. Alex Vance and
Hey, this
Landon
is Chris Ferguson with Victory
Zakalowski.
Nice.
Come on, baby.
Nice. Trying to get this guy. You still there? You froze up on me. Oh no, he has froze up. He'll be back very shortly. Oh, there you. Why are you on there again? What in the world has just happened?
I hit the when I got off my race pass. I hit the thing and hung it up, bro. My bad.
But I got you on here twice somehow. Hold on, it may kick you off. I don't.
Do you?
Yeah. Let's remove this one.
You got it? Okay.
Something's happening.
I'll sign off and get back on the other one.
Nope, you're good. You're good.
You good?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. All right.
You were good.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
You were perfect. Golden. We will be having Mr. Ferguson call in right here in just a minute. He's a busy man, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely he is.
You know, doing all that good stuff that he does, and he got a nice new shop. We got to talk to him about his shop. That thing's nice.
Yeah. Yes. Where's the invite? How about that?
I know. Where was the housewarming party? You know, for the shop, something like that.
Hello.
I think I'd have made my way up for that one.
You could have stopped by Blackwood, kind of on the way, right?
No, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I could hit 77 going up.
All right. Yeah, you could have swung by. Thanks for the invite, Chris.
Oh, fun. Well, he'll be calling back in just a few minutes here. But anyway.
Hey, I got a question for you real quick there, Dave.
What's that, sir?
Somebody posted on Twitter the other day, retweeted one of my things and said, hey, because of you, I got a subscription to Flow Racing. I'm starting to get into the super late model deal. Who's a good driver to pull for? You know, and I told him straight up, I love, you know me, Dave, I love everybody. I said, I ain't got a dog in this fight. I said, but let's ask the Twitter world. I said, what say you? I've had some pretty good comments. B-Shep, Huddy, Overton, RTJ. Who would you reckon? If somebody came up to you right now, Dave, and said, hey, man, I'm starting to get into this doggone dirt late model racing scene. Who should I pull for and why?
Okay, are there any stipulations on it, far as they got to be running a full-time deal, or just because of?
Just because.
Man. I'm not sucking up to him because he's coming on here, but one of them, I would always say Chris Ferguson.
Yeah.
Just because he's a real dude, he's nice, down to earth, you know, all that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sucking up to him just because he's coming on here by no means, but for sure.
What timing? Okay, I set this up.
I know you set this up. Another one is my good friend, Mr. Trent Ivy. So
Trent Ivy.
Trent Ivy. Yeah, see, you like Trent Ivy too.
Trent Ivy is the man.
See, I recognize that voice.
You recognize that voice?
Yeah, I recognize that voice.
See, I don't know if you were listening there, Mr. Ferguson, but Jason was asking. He said somebody asked him the other day that they just were kind of getting into super late model racing, and they didn't know who to watch and who to pick and who to pull for. So they asked him, you know, if it was or asked me if I was getting into it, who would I pick? And I told him I was not sucking up because you were coming on here and we were friends or nothing. But I said there's two people. I said it would honestly either be Chris Ferguson or Trent Ivy. All them other guys got no fans.
That is a good pick. There's no question. Trent Ivy is one of my favorite drivers. Sometimes I think I'm not his, but but I enjoy him as a friend. He supports. He runs our seats with Victory Seats.
That's right.
He's me and him's raced a lot, and we rubbed elbows a few times. But like, honestly, him and Petey have raced like me and my dad for a long time, so there's a lot of mutual respect there.
And that's kind of what I like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I like. Y'all do it yourself and are not afraid to go out on your own and you do your own thing and that stuff. That's kind of what I like.
Well, and I had someone ask me the other day, like, the situation GR was in, like, who would you pick up? And two of the first five names that I'd, like, in my opinion, could get the job done at that level was literally Zach Mitchell and Trent Ivey.
Yes.
So
yes. I think sometimes Trent doesn't get the credit, or maybe he's overlooked maybe a little sometimes on the national level, but like, I've watched him race at Eldora in places that he doesn't race a ton, but somehow or another he'll pull out good runs and make the show. When there's a lot of guys that there's a lot of guys on the national tour that'll miss the Dream 100 or the World 100. So I got a lot of respect for him. I give him hell all the time, but he does me too. So exactly. Now, and what
who you don't give hell to, Chris? Come on, bro.
I don't know. Well, if I don't give hell to him, I don't like him. So.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you must like me a lot, then, Chris. Okay. So we must be pretty good buds.
That's why he never answers my phone calls. Even when I call him for an interview, right? He still don't answer. It's like, nope, I'm gonna call you back.
I literally texted you though. Did you not hear what I texted? It said, remind me. Do you seen that screenshot I posted on my Snapchat the other day of my text messages?
Oh yes, I know.
It's bad.
I text. Let's see. I'm trying to remember when it was. There was one time I text Chris, and it was like 6 months later. He texted me back answering the question that I asked. And the worst part is, I was honestly seeing it for the first time and responding in that moment. And it's not like at some point I'm going to separate my phone from racing and my phone from business and my phone from my friends and family, but unfortunately it's all in one place. And dude, this phone right now that I'm on is running about 1,000 degrees while I'm talking to y'all. I believe it, probably steadily dinging in your ear.
Oh, and it's like, I think it's on overload because it was 700 texts today.
Jesus.
And not today, but 700 compiled texts with emails, POs, congratulation texts, social media always popping off. And my crew guys are texting me and asking me where I'm at. So yeah.
so where are you at?
I'm on the way to race shop.
Oh, okay.
Which is, but it's 7:00. But honestly, if I leave Charlotte anytime around 5, I'm going to sit in traffic for an hour and a half. So might as well just wait until 7.
All right. So tell us real quick, how many seats you got out there now? There's people driving in. What number are you on?
400, and I think there's some that are completed in the 450 range.
Wow. I
think there's probably 400 to 500 in that area. They're either in production or finished. And there's probably 500. There's probably 650 on order, I guess.
And just to let everybody know, and I'm not even exactly sure on time, but I'm just going to put this out there. Last January 2025 at the Cars Racing Show, Chris was there, and you were really just getting out there good with the seats at that point.
Yep. That the prior September, October was when I actually announced it. Yeah. And my process of building seats is a lot different than everybody else. I don't take in orders where people want to send their own measurements or tell me what size they need.
Right.
That's kind of our job. So a lot of times I just like tell people, hey, until I can measure you, we can't build you a seat. But we want to build them a seat that works and that they're going to have forever. And, it's just a lot easier to not have any problems whenever we can do the measuring ourselves.
And I will tell everybody, I don't have one yet, by no means. I do not have one yet. I want one.
It's going to happen one day.
It's going to happen one day. It is going to happen. But I have sat in them. And I've sat in them. Well, we were at the show, and I said, and I'm going to tell you, it is honestly the most comfortable seat that I have ever sat in. And on top of that, it's not just even sitting in it. And me and Chris talked about this back then. The headrest material is the most comfortable headrest material I've ever felt in my life. So,
and that's kind of our big thing. We just try to make it as comfortable, as safe as, just look at every little detail and not overlook anything. And I tell everyone, there's a lot of other good seats out there. But for me, every seat is custom. Everybody's different. So I like they're looking for, and we just kind of do all of it. We just whatever they're looking for, we try to make adjustments for them, and then just do our best to accommodate all their needs.
For sure. Well,
it kind of gets me in trouble sometimes.
Kind of gets you. Why does that get you?
I'll be at the racetrack. I'll be at the racetrack like I was at Eldora, pouring inserts for Lane Snook and Garrett Alverson 30 minutes before practice. But you do what you got to
do. You wouldn't know how to function otherwise.
You're right. My hair's turning gray though, so I don't really know. I think that's a lot to do with it.
That's because you're getting old, Chris. I mean, we were just talking.
I am getting up there.
We were just talking about this. Jason's got a shirt on here. That,
oh my gosh!
We were trying to figure out what year it was from.
Let me see. Is it on Facebook Live right now?
It is on Facebook Live right now.
Let's see if I can see it.
It is Green Flames.
Oh my gosh! Oof.
Got to be old.
Green Flames. Here, I'm looking at it now. That is 2009. So that is actually probably my first shirt in super late models.
2009. Wow.
Okay.
Jason's gonna have a museum of T-shirts one day.
Jason, does that thing have like low profile tires and rims on it? On that shirt?
I think it's got hydraulics. It goes up and down. You can bounce it down the street.
Dude, does it really look like that though? For real?
Yeah.
Like it's got like. Yep, that's definitely 2009.
Where'd you go, Jason? Show us the back. Oh, he's taking it off. Yep, that's it. Wow.
That was I won the Scholar Troll that year, and
oh really?
Yeah, that was the first year I won it.
Wow!
And
wow! Look at you, bro.
That car I brought out later that year, or that paint scheme, but I also was able to beat. I don't know if it was a Stick Elliott, but it was like a Southern All Stars East race. I was able to race Chris Madden for the win, and was able to win it. So that was like how many years ago now?
21 years ago.
2009 is 17 years ago.
17. Jason's math's always 17.
That's year my oldest son was born.
17 years ago, I was racing Chris Madden for a Southern All Stars East race win.
And that's why you're getting gray hair, Chris.
Yes. In my defense, I think I was like 18 years old then, but still.
Wow.
Is this your first year? Is this your first ride with Jack Sterrett?
No, I didn't drive for Jack until 2010.
10. Okay, 10. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, 2009. I think I impressed them, and this is a cool story about Jack. When I won the Sky Patrol that year, I passed Randall Chuck for the win, and Randall was driving for Jack in that bright orange 22 car that he kicked everybody's butt at Golden Isles with.
Yep.
And I was able to pass him for the win, and Jack actually bought me tires for the next race at Lancaster.
Oh, wow.
And I asked him, I said, hey, you want me to put Surratt Truck on the car? And he was like, don't put that on there. There's too many with my name already on there. It's embarrassing. I was like, all right, I won't put it on there. And then he talked to me at the end of that year about driving for him, and then it was a lot different arrangement than everybody else. He supported my race team. He gave me cars, 2 cars and maybe 2 motors.
Wow.
And said, y'all keep it up, and I'll send POs for the motor or for whatever. And we were able to keep the car up instead of racing out of Augusta. So it was pretty cool.
That's a nice.
Wow. What year was that, Chris?
2010.
10. Wow. How about that? Come on. Let's go, baby.
Well, speaking of impressing people and winning races and stuff, I guess you finally picked up that Grassy Smith. Finally.
Yes. Yep.
You feel like that was one lifted off your back there?
Yeah, I just hoping if I can just get now, the only thing really left is the blue gray. Don't get me started on that. But the Grassy, there was a couple heartbreaks in it, and even last year, like I rode too much and I let Joyner get around me and turned the wick up, but it was 2 laps too late,
Yep.
So it's good to get one. 10 years ago, there was a Lucas race, and JD was in the 6 car ripping, and he passed me with 5 to go with the device. I held him off for 45 laps, but he still got it. You know what I mean? He got it. He won the race.
I think a bunch of people had that same story, getting passed by the device.
Yeah. It was a tough one, but honestly, that year I still won like maybe 12 or 14 races, and that was the year I won back-to-back outlaw races and a bunch of road track records at Eldora and a lot of other places, and
Yep.
had a lot of success that year, but didn't get it done at the Grassy Smith.
Wow.
Man, that is and I got to say, obviously last year you took a good bit of the season mostly off, building the seat company, Victory Seats, and getting things situated, building a new shop, got married, all that fun stuff here in the last, couple years, and it seems like all of a sudden now this year, kind of a rebuilding year for you. Would you say?
Yes, I would. Even like really the last half of last year, like from June on,
right,
we really kind of started racing more, and but in 2024 we got in the big wreck with Scott.
Yeah.
At Elkins. We also blew up a motor, and that's like 2 things that'll completely set you back.
Big time.
And we couldn't get a Bloomquist car. I had a Longhorn that I messed around with, and I won a couple races, but we could never get it done. But yeah, like last year, we getting the shop done, getting the business going, and everything else. It's all worked out because I think we're in a better position now as far as the room we have to work, the business is going good, getting married and other things in life that I was missing, I found, like a companion.
That's right.
And, was able to, I think, like I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. Like it's,
Amen, brother. Come on, let's go. Come on.
and that's like
Come
the
on.
cool part. There is some things that are different. Like I potentially, or not really. It's no secret. Like my budget's probably smaller now for racing because of we have help. We got sponsors, but the cost to go racing nowadays is even higher than it was 5 years ago. So
right.
I just don't have a massive, millionaire sponsor, car owner. I got a lot of help from friends and family and sponsors, but that part of it's a little bit tougher, and that's why you kind of see me. I'm very selective about where I go race. Looking at the purse and looking at what makes sense for us to not get ourselves in a bind like we did 2 years ago. It's just evolving. We're just kind of evolving and getting it all figured out.
Well, speaking of that right there, you just said looking at purses, looking at obviously different series running. You've jumped in and ran and won in all these different series or tours or whatever we want to call them here. Obviously, this one being a hunt to front deal. We got another new series coming on next year. Isn't that correct, Jason?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Southern Showcase.
Yep, Dwayne's deal.
Yeah.
But what you were just talking about, you've been very selective on the races you're running. Does stuff like that actually help a racer when you got these different tours and series coming up and that, could possibly help with some purses somewhere? Does that help you actually decide where the races you want to run?
It for sure does, because logistics, with travel and if I'm going to miss work, it needs to be worth it. You know what I mean? It needs to be worth it for the business. Like, naturally, going to Eldora for 4 or 5 days is rough, but if I take a seat display and I go sell 3 or 4 seats or 10 seats or whatever, it's worth me going.
That's right.
But if I go, I hate to say it like this, if I go race Ray Cook races this week, and not saying nothing bad about them, but,
No.
If I go race them this week and I take a display and I don't sell a single seat because everyone there is racing's got a seat, it may not make as much sense. But like to the next person, per se, like if you look at the purse and the track's an hour away from you and it's a good purse, it's worth going to. That's why this weekend I didn't go back to Wheatland. I wanted to. Everything in my heart wanted to go to Wheatland because I love the place. I've had a lot of success. I should have won out there at the show me, and I love the place, but at the same time, I love the Grassy Smith Memorial. I love Gaffney, and logistically, racing for, I think it was $10,000 less for 30 minutes. Oh, actually now it's 30 minutes from my shop.
Yeah.
Just made more sense. And for the business, I was able to work, an extra 2 days. Oh, and I was able to do really good with merchandise because all the local fans and friends got to come out, and we felt that. We felt like the fans appreciated us staying in town, coming to this race, and sure enough, we went out there and put on a show for them. So
that's what I'm talking about.
It's all. You got to be smart about it, because in today's world, it's so hard to go race and afford this with just your family or whoever. For everybody, it's just so expensive, but you got to be smart about it, and that's kind of where we're at now.
For sure, man. For sure. That diesel fuel ain't getting no cheaper. Well, it is getting a little cheaper right now, but it ain't getting very cheap. Riding up.
It only got to the highest it's ever got. So now it's getting cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, man. Well, let's get into it real quick about the race, and I know you got work to go do back on that car to get it ready for the next ride. But let's talk about the race a little bit, man. Tell us a little bit just about your day. How what you felt like, because I know you've got so many laps around that track. That's a good track for you, always has been. Especially over here the last few years, especially. But I mean, like you just said, even back you were racing JD, great track for you. Is there a feel that you know that you need when you unload at Cherokee?
There is, and it's changed over the years too. That feel has changed for me as a driver. But when I go there, I typically know the feel I'm looking for in the main event, and it's a lot different than the feel in qualifying. I used to be really good about the feel in qualifying, but I haven't really qualified great the last couple of years, and I think it's because the feel I need in the race is so much different.
Yeah.
And I tend to lean more towards that now than qualifying. But when I go there, I feel so familiar with everything, and in the race or in practice we were pretty bad, but the track was also slimy, and usually this is like my opinion on Gaffney. Don't matter who's prepping it, who's getting the track ready. When the track is slimy in practice and you can't really good laps, that's when it's going to race the best. It's always been that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yep.
And that's what I feel like. My car was maybe too good to qualify good, because the track's going to get slicker the more the race is. You're going to need grip, but whenever the track's really fast, you don't need any of that grip.
That's right.
So I think I have the grip kind of naturally now. So when I go out there and practice and qualifying, I'm not as freed up as everybody else, and I struggle sometimes carrying the speed that I used to. But as long as I can qualify decent and heat race good and start in the front couple rows, which at the Blue-Gray last year, both nights I passed. Man, I didn't. The Blue-Gray started last and got all the way to third, and then I broke.
Yep.
The fuel all came off, and then I still came back to sixth.
Wow.
But then in the other night, I came from like 15th to third, and
Third.
I feel like we got really good race speed.
There you go.
There.
Oh, good.
That Stinger's dialed in, Chris. I'm gonna tell you right now, brother.
Yeah, it's been a really good car for us, and we're about we're a year on it now. I've won 3 bigger races at Gaffney and had great runs in the Dream, the World, the Show Me, the Dirt Track World Championship. I think I won a heat race at the North-South last year.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, started third. Yeah,
Yes,
started
you did.
third in the North-South and ran second for 40 laps. We're getting our footing with it, and just got to keep building a notebook.
Do you wish you had another Stinger out there that you can exchange the information from? I've asked you this before, but let everybody really get an insight on this deal. Do you wish you had another Stinger chassis out there you can actually exchange notes? Hey, which shock you running? Blah 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 blah.
That's a weird question, because sometimes I feel like I do, and then sometimes it's nice just doing your own thing. If you catch me sucking, then yes.
Okay.
But when I was in the zero cars,
Yeah.
the only people that I worked with or talked to, and no offense to when Madden was in them or Ricky Weiss was, but we worked with Dale and Shane and then Scott.
Yep.
So, the good thing is that was at big races that we would race with them pretty much. And we probably had different prelims or whatever. And there would be different times where maybe one of us three was good. There was a good chance that one of us three was going to be good throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
So it was good to have that kind of small circle. And I think that's what I would like, but I don't like the whole, 50 different drivers being on the same car, and then you hear about what one person's doing, and you don't ever hear the full thing, and it's just distracting from really what you need to work on.
That's what I was fixing to say. Sometimes you can start chasing something that's not even there when all that.
Yeah, what might good for one guy might not be good for another guy. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
100%.
Hey, Chris, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said, yeah. I mean, that's like the monkey see, monkey do, but that don't mean it always works.
That's right.
If you could run one national series, Chris, which one would you run?
I would take, just because the North-South, Firecracker, the Show Me, and the Dirt Track World Championship being in Lucas,
Boom,
I would
Jason.
probably run that just because there's more crown jewels.
Boom,
There's
Jason.
Fairbury and USA
That's all you need to
Nationals
know, right?
and World Finals for World of Outlaws. So realistically, I run more of the Lucas races than I do World of Outlaws. So that's why I say that.
Are you going back to Falls?
We're gonna figure that out in the next couple days.
Uh-oh.
Jason, are you going back to
I better you better see me on that street corner holding that sign that we'll work for racing, bro.
I know, right? I'm really hoping that we do, but it's just hard to miss work for everybody.
Yeah.
And like you got to be there for flow night, which is I guess it's Wednesday, and then the golf days on Thursday, and then you race Friday, Saturday, and we've had people that want us to come back to the Cedar Lake for the USA Nationals. So I have a feeling I'm going to run one of the two, maybe both, but there's a lot of moving parts. I got to figure out who can come with me, who can get off work, and even if I can get off work or whatever,
There you go.
Oh,
Jason said.
My bad.
Jason says you can put him in. Put him in. He'll work.
We'll
I'll
pick him
scrub a
up.
tire. Come on, Chris. Let's go, baby.
We'll scrub it for GoP.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody got to do something,
Yep.
Oh, well, man. Good deal, brother. Well, congratulations again on a great run, great win. Man, we always love seeing you out there. You know that. Love it when you do good.
And I also seen where Jason said there'll be a national at Cherokee. Man, I hope that happens.
It will. It's done deal, bro.
He said done deal.
I mean, the golden days when we had a Lucas race in the summer and then a outlaw race in like September, October.
Yeah.
That was just so cool. Gosh, it was so great.
We need another.
Remember how Pat Gaffney was for both of them?
God.
we need
State fair crowd, bro.
we need to do that again with a night, over at a restaurant somewhere, a race night over at a restaurant somewhere.
I know.
The night before. Again.
Well, I mean, I think that's awesome. You know what I mean? I think that's what people got to do sometimes, to think outside the box to get more people involved in it. Because I just remember like how excited fans were about that, and then they were excited about the race the next day.
Dude, I don't think I don't think nobody realized how big that night would actually be.
Yeah. They did a great job organizing it.
They did. They did.
I just think stuff like that is super important for the fans to kind of see us away from the racetrack too.
For sure, and we need more of it anymore. I know not every driver can make it to everyone, but track promoters, venue owners of any sort, please listen. Race fans love this, and they will show up for it. And drivers, teams, everybody else, they love it as well. And like I said, I know not everybody can show up for everyone, but, man, it's something I think we really need anymore to not only get the fans there, but get new eyes on the sport as well to keep it growing or, turn it back into a growing thing for sure.
Amen. Amen, Dave.
For sure. So, but anyway, Chris, man, I greatly appreciate you, brother. Who all you got to thank on that ride for putting you up front?
Oh, just first off, my wife, she was up there running the souvenir trailer, busting her butt. We had a line the whole night. I think Jason probably saw that. It was pretty crazy. So that was awesome. She worked her butt off. And then, just super grateful for all the fans that came out and the ones that come to the T-shirt trailer and the ones – we had a bunch of them to ship out today.
Nice.
Yeah, and also we'll put this in the comments. Use code Fergy time for free shipping today for Victory Monday at shopfergy22.com. Got to thank all my crew, my dad, Tadpole, Corey Tanner, JB, everybody that was there. David was there, Pope, Chase is here helping wash right now. Jamie, Dr. Tim, all my sponsors, there's all of them. They know who they are, and I appreciate all of them. Really, just so many people that really support us, my family. My dad works his butt off on all this, but everyone that just really has a part in this. My in-laws, my cousins, even Carson, just everybody that supports us. We're very fortunate to have a great group of people around us, and that keeps us contending at the highest level, because none of these guys get paid to do it. They just do it because they love this, and not a lot of people would do that for me. So I'm just super thankful for them.
That's awesome, man. I even saw Mama had a victory lane picture.
Yeah, that was amazing to have her here. So we
holding champ.
Yeah, and Champ. Yep, Champ was in there too.
Yep, that's right.
Hey, Chris, you leaving one sponsor out there, bud.
Oh, Salina 52 Truck Stop.
Yes, sir.
Hey, come on, baby, let's go, man. Come on.
Gotta thank Blind Donnie and the managers there, the owner Dennis. Is Dennis still the CEO?
Dennis is still the CEO, I believe.
Our nipple, yeah.
Cashier Belinda. That's the one I really I know, because she's kind of a smoke. So.
And all the guys at the truck stop, thank y'all for all the.
Is Nevaeh still around there? She's still.
I think so.
Fired?
She still works there. I think maybe part time, but yeah, all them. They do a great job for us. They I don't know what they do. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I do appreciate it. So thanks to Salina 52 Truck Stop. They still owe me $5,000, so make sure you comment that on our post.
And it's gaining interest.
Exactly. By the day.
That's great. Oh, Jason's running. He's only went and got the T-shirt.
That's awesome. Yeah, Blind Donnie's on there. So we sell the shirts for, I think, $30, I believe, right? Is Jason listening?
Yes,
is he in here?
He just come back. Jason, $30 for that shirt?
Jason, so it was
yes, sir, $30.
We have to pay Blind Donnie $40 for royalties, so we're losing $10 every time we sell one. But it's worth it.
Worth every penny.
Wow.
Worth every
crazy, huh?
Yep.
Blind Donnie gets $40
I love it, man.
a shirt.
I gotta be honest with you. This doggone 20-year-old shirt, I thought, man, it's up there. Selena's up there with this one, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up. That's pretty
I
badass.
can't believe it's still around. That's sick. You know where it probably came from?
Mm.
Kyle Armstrong had a bunch of mine, and he freaking gave them all away.
That would
And
sound
I
like
think
something
Kyle
Armstrong would do.
probably got it from you. Or you got it from Kyle, maybe.
No, I got this from a t-shirt plug. I paid $40 for this shirt, bro.
Damn.
That's sick.
Chris says he wished you'd have paid $40 for it back in 2009.
I wish I would have kept them and sold them
back
now
then,
for
they're like
40. Then I could have
$15,
really made
Dave.
some money.
I ain't kidding.
Yeah, it was about $15 back then, Dave.
I mean, you could have signed one and sold it for 10 at that point, but just for messing some.
Well,
man.
negative. You had to pay somebody for it. Solana math, you have to pay someone to take your shirt for it with the autograph.
I mean, that's kind of like what Hocevar did this past weekend. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Yeah, you buy any shirt, take it to a super trailer and swap it out. That was cool.
Yeah. He said, bring your favorite driver shirt to my trailer and I'll give you one of mine.
No way.
And
he did 77 of them.
What did he say? That Connor Zillers guy, he's having a.
Wait, where did he do that? Did he do that at a NASCAR track?
Yeah, he did it at the Cup track.
That's pretty cool.
He did first 77 that brought their favorite drivers' T-shirts. He gave them a free one.
That's pretty wild. That's
Hey,
aggressive, but I love
Zane
it.
Smith. He's having a go at with Zane Smith, and I'm like, I don't even understand what they're doing. I don't get it, but I like it.
But he said the most ones they turned in, Dave, was Zane.
Well, he said it backfired on him kind of because what happened was everybody went and bought Zane Smith shirts to then come turn them in and trade them out.
That's wild.
Actually,
I love that.
I do too. It's awesome.
Wow.
All right, Chris, we'll go wash that car. I know thing's still got some winning dirt on it there, so y'all go get it straight. And all right, I know you mentioned a couple of races there, but would that possibly be next time we see you on the track?
I'm hoping before then. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll figure that out this week. We'll figure it out probably tomorrow or Wednesday, and hopefully post it on Facebook.
All right, brother. Well, we appreciate you as always, man. Glad to finally get you back on here. It seemed like it'd been a minute for some reason.
I got to start winning more again. That's what we got to do.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear that.
There you go.
I don't want to hear that because I've tried. You can ask Jason. I've tried calling you in the middle of the show before. You don't answer me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Hey, I did this time. Well, I didn't this time. I called you back.
You called me back.
There was a state trooper riding beside me on the interstate. I didn't want to answer.
That's probably smart. That's probably smart. Probably very smart. All right, brother. We appreciate you. Go get that car straight, and we'll be watching Facebook. Y'all remember what's that promo code to get free shipping again?
Oh, it's easy. It's Fergy time.
That's right. It is Fergy time. So y'all go put in promo code Fergy time to get free shipping on. Because it is Victory Monday. Get it in tonight, people. All right, buddy.
Hey, let's call it Sweet Victory Monday.
Sweet Victory Monday. I like that. Sweet Victory Monday.
It's like we can tie that in somehow.
It's almost like you planned this out, didn't you?
It's like I married someone with that name, you know?
Well, you did, but then you stole it from her.
Hey, I pay royalties every day.
And I know that because she told me he stole it from me.
It's the truth. It is the truth. But you know what? I mean, I married into it, so
there you go. It all works out. All
she took my last name. I took her business name. It's a fair trade.
Fair trade. I like it. I still think it's going to cost you in the long run, though. It's okay.
Yeah. It may cost her, too.
It's already cost her. I know that.
It is.
All right, man. Go get that stuff straight. We appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Bye. All right, everybody. Our good buddy, Mr. Chris Ferguson, hanging out.
That was awesome, bro. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, I love when it's Fergie time. He was I'm trying to remember. I want to say Chris was he the first? I think he was actually kind of our first big call-in interview on Chicken Bone Alley ever. It was either him or Kyle Strickler. I mean, I kind of, I can't remember. They were really close together. I want to say it was Chris Ferguson. I can tell you who can tell you, though. Kel Maben can tell you because he was a big, and still is, a big Chris Ferguson fan. That is how he found Chicken Bone Alley, was because he was just Googling something one day and saw where Chris was on Chicken Bone Alley, and he started listening.
His birthday's today. Same as Dawn. Come on, baby, let's go.
His birthday's today. Happy birthday, Kel. And guess whose birthday was yesterday?
Oh, Benny Parsons?
Well, that's...
Rick Hendrick?
Well, even bigger. Racing Jason.
Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. But I think he quit having them, though.
At what age did they stop?
30?
Damn. They stopped many moon ago. We'll put it that way.
Many moon ago, brother.
Many moon ago. So how old are you now? How old are you now?
How do I look? Dave? How do I look, Dave?
Well, if I close one eye, it takes it down about half, right?
Yeah. So it happened.
We'll go with the numbers on
I'm
your
59,
shirt.
59, Dave. I'm 59.
You're 59?
Yeah.
Really? I would never guess.
59.
I would have said, honestly, I would have said maybe 50. Maybe.
Wow. Okay. I'll take that. Maybe 50. Wow. Okay. So 55?
No. That was on the high. Okay. 50 would have been the high side.
Oh, look at you. Come on.
I mean, I'm not trying to suck up to anybody tonight. I'm just, it just is what it is.
What made this check out to?
There you go. All right. So before we move on to other things, you were there at the hot Cherokee. Did you cook any burgers?
No.
Too hot for that?
Too dang hot, bro. No.
You don't want to be around no fire, right?
I ain't gonna be under no doggone hot grill. No, I did it one time last year, Dave. This ain't no lie. My shirt was wet Saturday. Don't get me wrong, but man, you could took my shirt last year, man, and just wrung it out. It would all, bruh. I wasn't gonna do that this year, no sir.
I don't blame you. So tell us about your day over there. Obviously we know our good buddy Chris Ferguson won it and put on a great show. But tell us about your day over there. Tell us a little bit about the racing action from your seat.
I just want to thank everybody, man. You know, my first race back at the racetrack since Sonoya. We were raiding hoodies in April, and how much I missed it is just I can't fathom the whole thought of it. It just blew my mind. Everybody was in a great mood. The vibe was awesome, man. It was just a great atmosphere. It was hot, but, man, we had 31 signed in, man. I think it was 33, but they had actually 31 on my race pass. But, man, it was just a great day. Great race. Watching Winger come from 18th starting position and finish third. That was Jake O'Neill put on a doggone good show, too. He had that flat tire with like 2 or 3 to go. He was the show. But, man, what is just a great day. Just a great day. Thank you, all the drivers, teams, team owners, everybody that who stopped and talked to me and everything. It was just a great day.
What was the deal with last week? It was kind of funny because we had a bunch of first-time series winners.
Yeah.
I mean, really cool to see.
How about Zach Mitchell coming out Wednesday night? Debut with G.R. Smith in the second at State Line. Come on.
That's awesome. Chris was just saying, about that G.R. Smith ride and Trent Ivy, and I was about to tell him, I meant to tell him, I was like, you know what? I think Trent would have been great in it. Trent would have been great. And I love Trent to death. I don't know that him and GR see eye to eye too long.
Oh, GR ain't never fired nobody.
No. I'm not saying that.
This.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm just no. Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying their personalities I don't know would mix.
Well, look at Dre Troutman. I mean, Dre's a great guy, but he's like Dalton Wilson. You got to choke him to get 10 words out of him.
You do.
You know?
Well, Trent, you can get all the words out of him.
Oh, yeah, well, you need a censor.
GR, you got to...
He just put a shirt. It's like parental guidance,
Yeah. Rated M for mature. GR, but GR was kind of like that too for a long time. You got to know GR to get a whole lot out of him.
Yeah. True that too. True that. He's come around, now he's not behind the wheel with all the pressure and everything. He just a car on the writing the checks and watch the car go out there win and stuff. What a life, right?
That's right.
But I give you some tidbit news though.
What's our news?
I give you some inside information if you want it.
What we got?
When it was announced that Drake was leaving, it was still a 22 car. He asked Chris Ferguson to go if you want to go to Minnesota and drive the car at Ogilvy or whatever that was, Ada, whatever that was.
Yep.
He asked Chris, hey man, look, you got to just go up there and the car is already 22, just sign under my name and have at it. And Chris, if he had a day or two heads up, he would have gone up there and done it. But it was last minute kind of a deal. So Chris really, look at him at 7 o'clock at night at the race shop. So that didn't pan out. But that's how, Jake Tim was already living up there in Minnesota. So that's why he took over.
Right. I get it. All right. We're talking about it already before we get back into all this other stuff. We haven't been on here since the whole deal happened with GR and Drake Troutman. I don't think we've been on here since then. And I know you're close, fairly close with GR and stuff like that. I don't think a lot of people really understand. They have thoughts of what happened, and I don't think a lot of people really understand what happened. And I'm gonna say it now, and this is looking hindsight, 2020. Now I know when it was all happening, it was probably hard to see from either side or what was going on. Now looking at it, I think what happened was probably the best for all parties. Looking right now. You don't think so?
I just think I thought it was a marriage that was going to last forever. What a great fit for Drake Troutman and GR. The car was you're fourth in points in the National Series, Dave.
I get it, but I'm gonna tell you, and no, I don't really know Drake Troutman by no means. Spoke with him a few times, stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you, what's the guy he went back and driving for? What's his name?
Oh gosh, Orton's North or something. I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
I knew. I had heard for many years that guy wanted to get a super late model up, and his only driver was ever going to be Drake Troutman. And I know if I heard it, then I know many people heard it. I'm not 100% in y'all's dirt world like as much as I used to be. But I had heard that. So I feel like everybody had to hear that. So I just
I'll tell you what. Okay, me and Ben Watkins. Let me get to your point because this was off the radar. Now me and Ben was talking about a month or so ago. And Ben came up to me. He said, "Hey man, what major driver is leaving a major team?" And I was like, "What?" He said, "You ain't heard this?" I said, "No." I said, "Maybe I do some fishing around." I thought it was just hearsay, Dave. I really didn't put that much stock in it. But Ben Watkins came up to me and said, "Hey, bro, some major driver's gonna leave a team." And I really didn't follow it up. And doggone it, Ben he put the seed in me about a month or so ago. So when did you hear this, Dave, when the first buzz about a driver?
I didn't hear that it was happening. I'm not saying that. I did not hear that it was happening this year. I'm saying when he went super racing, when he left the team, the modified, and he went super racing, I was already hearing then that his modified owner, which is who he is, really wanted to get up a super team, and he was going to do it. He just had to get everything right to do it. I heard that then. And no, I do not think, in my opinion, timing was not good. I mean, that's just, I don't know. Timing was very odd. I still don't really understand the timing by no means. From what I gather, nothing really, happened. From what I hear, you may heard more than I did, but it didn't seem like anything happened to make
the guy he bought two new horns from Ty Turwag. I'm not sure about the motor situation combo. I ain't got a clue about that, but he went and bought 2 cars from Ty Turwag. So when's he come out? I mean, bro, he's only raced what, twice since this happened? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't
get it either, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying anything with GR, and from what I gather, nothing bad just happened with them.
Yeah.
So the timing is very odd to me, but that's him. I mean, that's his decision. That's his go there. I mean, would I have done it like that? Probably not. I'd have finished out that series. I might have let him know. Went ahead and let him know, hey man, this is what I got going for next year. Just to be nice about it, to be cordial about it. That's I don't know. That's always what I feel like. I don't like the sudden stuff like that, especially when nothing happens. Let's see. It's Peyton Freeman. Yes, I understood why he left GR. 100% understood that, why he left, and that was a sudden thing. But there was a situation happen. Drake, nothing happened. Nothing happened. So I don't really understand. But that's not us to understand, and is what it is.
Can I go with that for a second, Dave?
Sure, go ahead.
Can I go? Thank you, bro. Drake inboxed me after all this happened, and he kind of felt like I was throwing him under the bus. And I explained it to him. No, I'm not throwing you under the bus. I'm just GR's coming at this with bullets, and I'm the one that's, because he don't get on social media, Drake. I said I'm the one taking bullets for him. Look, man, I get it. You got an opportunity. You've been loyal to this guy. I understand that's your thing. I wish you nothing but the best. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You wish me happy birthday yesterday on inbox. Thank you, Drake Troutman. I ain't got nothing against Drake Troutman. I wish him nothing but the best. And that's what GR said on the phone. We talked for about an hour when this went down. He wants the best for Drake. And that's the way Drake wanted to go. Hey, good luck. Nothing more power to you.
Yeah.
I did not mean to throw Drake Troutman under the bus if I threw Drake Troutman under the bus. I ain't got nothing against Drake Troutman. I love Drake Troutman to death. I wish him all the best. I wish GR the best and Zach Mitchell the best. Nobody liked what I posted on Facebook. Did you even see that? Nobody liked.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't.
I thought it was funny.
I went on vacation. I just kind of checked out. What'd you put?
I thought it was perfect.
What'd you put?
When Zach finished second after the race, I said GR Smith / Zach Mitchell. I now pronounce you. Owner, driver, you may now shake hands, bro. I want this to last. I want this to last too, man. I want the best for everybody.
I hope it does too, but for whatever reason, it's just not the culture anymore. I mean, if you're not a Chris Ferguson, stuff like that, that owns your own stuff, and if you're a driver that's driving, who the devil stays anymore? Hardly. I mean, yeah, you got the big ones that's been in certain rides for a little while, but man, we never thought, yes, he's back in it now, but we never thought we'd see Brandon Shepherd leave Rocket One, Well, he did. Tried it out for a little while. He's back. Who knows what the future even holds there? Mm-hmm. But
why you hearing something too?
Why are you smiling?
I'm hearing something too, bro. I'm here. So believe me. I've heard
it a lot there, and it's all said the same thing. So that almost sounds like a done deal. Yeah. If anybody in the chat figures that out, go for it. You probably that's gonna be the worst kept secret in dirt late models coming into the year. Watch what I tell you.
This could be the biggest thing. If we're talking about the same thing, I think we are. This could be the biggest thing. It's going to kill. I think it's going to kill the sport.
You think so?
Oh God!
No. That's not happening. I heard that's not happening.
Oh, that's not happening.
Heard that's not happening now. Heard it. Yeah, that would have.
Okay, so that's not happening.
I heard. That's what I heard. I heard that deal got cut.
Okay, thank the Lord Jesus.
And
okay,
they even came out.
Man,
they even come out and put a statement out about that.
Well, I read that Mark posted it. Let me tell you what Mark said. Well, let me tell you what Mark told me one time. This ain't no lie, man. This was like, oh God, World Finals 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, whatever, almost 10 years ago. I said, Mark, has anybody ever came up to you? I said, first off, if you could put a price on Rocket Chassis, what would the price tag be? He said, man, I ain't thought about it. I said, well, has anybody actually tried to purchase Rocket Chassis? Oh, God, you're going to love this right here. He said, man, yeah, I had a guy come up here about 10 years ago. So we're going back, I guess, early 2000, mid 2000.
Yeah.
I had a guy pull up at my shop. He opened the doggone trunk. There was nothing but cash. He goes, how much for the place?
Jeez.
Mark said, that was kind of shady, man. So Mark said, nah, man, I'm good. I appreciate it. Yeah.
It's like, how much cash you got there?
I love to know myself, brother.
I
will tell you this, man. I will tell you this. That this ain't no lie. Jack Sterrett, I-20 Speedway.
Oh yeah.
He told me to go get something. Told me, hey man, see that red pickup truck right there? Go in the back seat, man, with that red duffel bag. I said, yes, sir. Damn thing wouldn't even zip, Dave. This ain't no lie, bro. I went in the back seat, grabbed that duffel bag, bro. I've never seen that much money at one time in my whole life, bro. I'm talking about stacks, bands.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my! I said, here you go, sir.
Now, in saying that, yes, I heard that deal wasn't happening, but also, that can always be said just to get people to quit talking about it. So I don't know. If you're still hearing more about it, I don't know.
No, I have not.
I'm talking about more driver wise is what I'm talking about.
Oh, I got something. Oh, I can't. I have to text you this.
Yeah.
I will tell you. I will tell you this. A driver has bought a rival chassis, and I don't know what he's doing with it right now. And he bought this doggone rival chassis about 3-4 months ago.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just hanging on to it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
remind me to I got something that I told Trent Ivy them Saturday. I'm going to show you. I need to text you what I told them.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So yeah, we had a bunch of drivers, winning races in series.
Mm-hmm.
That
Dylan McCallum, baby, sweeps Lucas Oil.
How about that?
Sweeps it.
Was that on your radar?
No, not at all.
I mean, I think it's awesome. I think it's absolutely awesome because man, I'm gonna tell you, it's great to see some new names getting up there and winning these big series. I remember just because we had him on here earlier. I would say I remember being at Fayetteville the first night that Chris Ferguson won a Lucas Oil race.
I was there.
I was there too.
I was there
too. His mama and them, I was sitting right in front of his mama and them. They were literally on a little table that they had pulled out the trailer, and they had about 5 T-shirts just in stacks folded up on it out of little bins. That's how they were selling T-shirts at the top of the stands.
Unbelievable.
They had to, yeah, I remember that. I think wasn't it Friday night or was it Thursday night?
Friday night.
Yep.
Friday night.
Yep. I had got off work and hauled tail and went that way. That was a long time ago.
Come a long ways, brother.
A long way.
Come a long ways, my brother.
But what we're getting at, like I said, it's cool to see these drivers getting wins on these series, especially when we'll say it this year. If you on the track with Bobby Pierce and you can get a win out there, it's amazing.
Dalton Wilson, baby.
Dalton Wilson, that's what I'm saying. Dalton Wilson. Big perm.
How about Boom Briggs set fast time at Sharon Saturday night, bro?
He just, he got to where he had to take a little break for a little while before he can come back and be fast again. Didn't he?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
He got to take a little break here once in a while now.
A part-timer.
I'm telling you. That's cool. I mean, I don't know. This time of year, it always seems like the time of year, and I guess it's just because of the heat, maybe. I don't know. What is it about this time of year that all of a sudden, it's like every year, you see it about mid-year, all of a sudden some surprise winners will jump up there.
I'll be honest with you, Dave. We talked about this on Ripping the Lip. You look at Brandon Overton. You look at Dalton Wilson. You look at these guys that have raced down here on this red clay in June, July. I really think it helps them on the national stage. I really do. Growing up racing around this hard, dry, sandy clay really pays off in the long run. And I will stick to that. I really do.
I agree, because, I mean, it gets baked down here. I mean, it's so hot, so hard, so dusty, so whatever. Anything that sun can do to a track, it does it here in the Carolinas and Georgia. I'd venture to say, let's say Bobby Pierce, just for instance, because we're talking about him. He, cut his teeth up in Illinois. Those tracks don't see, they get hard during summer. I'm not saying that, but it's a different type of dirt, and they hold water. We all know that. Those tracks hold way better water than what they hold down here. And so, it's got to help. Got to help being racing on these slick tracks down here in the summer.
Amen. I really, Dave, it helps them out, my brother. It really does. It really does. Speaking of hot, speaking of heat, speaking of hot, how about Tanner English in an 8K wins the Hell Tour? Come on, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
First Kentuckian to win the Summer Nationals, baby.
That's awesome.
In the AK.
In an AK. That is awesome. I really think that's another chassis. I think, they get that figured out, get the right drivers in it. I think that can be a really, really, really good car.
I got a question for you. I know you don't really follow this too much, but you know enough to know. You know enough to know. Do you think, we brought this up last week on Ripping the Lip, do you think, and I say yes, here's the way I feel. I think that Bruning and Dallin Murray got out of the AK car too soon and went back to Longhorn. They didn't give it a chance.
They just went back to what was comfortable.
Well, they tore up a lot of stuff. They did. Well, Dallin Murray, that was his fault Friday night. I'm sorry, that was his fault.
Yeah.
But half this stuff that Bruning tore up wasn't really his doing. He always got caught up in somebody else's junk.
Look, and I'm not, all right, maybe, and I ain't coming at nobody, and I don't know Bruning that well. I mean, I've spoke with him a time or two. I don't know him that well. I know you know him probably way better than I do.
Well, probably a little bit, not much.
Yeah, he's not the socialite at the track like a lot of people are, don't seem like. I just don't know that Tyler Bruning... I'm not saying he's not good. Yes, he's won some races here and there, whatever. But, man, I just don't feel like Tyler Bruning is your guy to basically R&D a chassis. Because that's still what you're doing with an AK right now. I think it has great potential. But I just don't feel like Tyler Bruning's your R&D guy. he ran best, in my opinion, when Shane Clanton was running with him and they were running identical stuff and basically he could just run Clanton setup. I mean, just my opinion. Maybe I'll get some hate for it. I don't know, but that's just.
Oh, I get it. No, ain't wrong with that. No. Why are so many Capitals? Have you seen these prelim cars at Iowa and stuff? Why are there so many Capitals in the Midwest? Is there a Capital dealership we don't know about in the Midwest?
No,
Or they just buying these old cars that Clinton them had and running crazy? What's going on there?
No, I really don't know. I got a feeling a Capital probably is a lot more in a lot of people's budget. I don't know what the price is of a Capital, but I would assume they're probably a little cheaper than a lot of the other ones. And they're a decent car. They're not a bad car. Look what Shane Clanton did with them for years. I mean, they're a good car. I feel, but I feel like the development has fell off on them.
He got a World Energy Dream, right? World Energy Dream?
I believe so.
Yeah, World Energy Dream. Well, let me ask you this, because, I was thinking, when Tony Jackson Jr. from Missouri, he was driving for Capital. I think he went by the Longhorn, right?
I believe so.
You think, wow, you think all these cars, you think he built those?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm
going to tell you, Midwest is a completely different animal on cars out there. They just, one thing what you were just saying is one of the things too. All right, you come down here in this area, for whatever reason, like we were talking earlier, it seems like a Longhorn kind of works great. Longhorns work great everywhere, don't get me wrong, but they work for the average person down here a lot. You go to a local crate race. You say you go to Sumter on Saturday night, and they're running whatever class is their main late model class now, which is what? Is it even just...
Probably 602, 525.
That's what I was 602. They're probably just running late model, and you can run a 602 or 604 with a different weight package on it. Carburetor package, whatever. I don't know. For most time, you go to them places and look, and it's a Longhorn around here that works. Not saying there's some Rockets out there too, but it just seems like Longhorns work better in this area. Maybe it's just something out there in Midwest. There was somebody out there that started running great in a Capital, so everybody thought they had a Capital. Like Chris said earlier, monkey see, monkey do. I mean, I don't know where they come from, but who knows?
I ain't got a clue, bro. I don't know. I thought it was just interesting to me. That blew my mind.
Yeah, it's something else. Ben Watkins says Billy is the best at figuring it out.
Oh, Billy Clanton? Yeah.
No, well,
Billy.
He's talking about Billy Moyer.
Oh yeah, he's in the AK now, ain't he? I forgot about that. Come on.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben. So
anyway, finishing off the weekend there. Like I said, we never actually went into it. What'd you see at the Grassy Smith up there that you really liked?
I hated Ashton Winger, man, but he was the show, bro. I'm sorry. He was the show. This shows you how good Cherokee's track was, like Chris was saying. It's getting better and better and better and better. Ashton Winger, I want you to picture this in your head, Dave. From 18th to 3rd, man. And the attrition was not bad at all. 18 to 3rd at Cherokee at a rubbered up, dusty... Whatever the haters want to say, whatever it was. The track was too grooved. It was absolutely fantastic, bro. Jake O'Neill put on a show till he had that flat tire. I know Winger and Ben had a little dust up. Sorry about that, Ben. I love both you guys. I love everybody. You know that. But Ashton Winger even apologized in Victory Lane on the interview. I was standing right there. But yeah, it was just a great race, great atmosphere. I was glad to be back at the racetrack. Swainsboro Friday night. Come on, let's go, baby.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Cool. All right, man. Well, we are running long in this already, so we're gonna try to keep it shorter here. Let's go ahead and my stuff's all messed up tonight. Let's go ahead and get a word from our sponsors real quick.
Rev up your engines with Pro Fabrication Headers and Exhaust, the ultimate powerhouse in motorsports performance. From the dirt tracks to the high banks of Bristol, ProFab is the go-to experts for custom racing, exhaust systems, and headers. Whether you're dominating in dirt late models, UMP modifieds, or midget racing, our precision TIG welded headers are built to your exact specs. ProFab collaborates with top engine builders to optimize dyno results, ensuring maximum power, perfect chassis fit, and unbeatable repeatability. Proudly supplying NASCAR, IndyCar, IMSA, and late model teams, ProFab's lightweight titanium and stainless options shave those much needed tenths off your lap times. With state-of-the-art tech and components like anti-reversion mufflers and custom collectors, ProFab delivers the edge you need to cross the finish line first. Choose ProFabrication Headers and Exhaust. Quality that wins. Visit profabrication.com. Chicken Bone Alley is brought to you by SRI Performance. They are your one-stop shop for all things racing. Do you need performance parts? Look no further. They offer a wide range of high-performance parts for various types of racing, including stock car racing, dirt racing, and more. SRI Performance also has the most knowledgeable employees in the industry. If you're looking for that hard-to-find part, they've got it. And if you're wondering how to make it work on your car, they know it. Check them out online at www.sriperformance.com. And when you do, don't forget to use the promo code CBONE10. That's C as in chicken, BONE10, and get 10% off at checkout. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum is a full-line steel service center stocking thousands of sizes, shapes, grades, and types of metals and plastic. If you need it, they have it. And if not, they work fast to find what you need and get it to you. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum also has the ability to cut orders to your specifications as requested. Their dedicated team not only brings many years of experience to the table, but they are always ready and willing to lend a hand with anything you may need. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum. Your material needs are covered here. Tired of leaving performance on the table? Ready to dominate the track? For decades, Earl Ramey Racing Engines has been the secret weapon of champions. We don't just build engines. We craft precision, engineered powerhouses designed for one thing: victory. From meticulous machining to expert assembly, every Earl Ramey engine is built with uncompromising quality and a passion for speed. We understand the demands of racing, and we deliver the reliability and raw power you need to cross the finish line first. Whether you're tearing up the asphalt or conquering the dirt, Earl Ramey Racing Engines provides the competitive edge you've been searching for. Don't just race, conquer. Contact Earl Ramey Racing Engines today and let us build your winning machine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, also like to thank our good friends over at MPM Marketing, www.marketwithmpm.com. Check out Tanya over there. She gets you on the right track to becoming a star for sure. She got all the marketing skills that you will ever need, I promise you. So go check her out. Tell her we sent you. www.marketwithmpm.com. Also, Dixie Made right here in Florence, South Carolina. Coming in town. Boy, let me tell you something that's coming up soon. Already, there's two things within the next, it's a month and a half now, pretty much, that are going to be in this area already. Only a month and a half away.
Darlington.
the Southern 500, and also
There you go.
Z-Max Cars Tour at Florence Motor Speedway on that Friday night. So,
What's the date on that?
whatever. I'm not sure what Labor Day is this year.
Okay.
So whatever.
Oh, it's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah,
Labor Day weekend.
It's that Friday night.
Okay.
Is
Man, I'm
Florence.
I'm going to go to car race.
Come on. I know a guy over there.
You know a guy?
I know a guy over there.
Okay. All right. I know a guy that knows a guy. How about that?
Do you?
Yeah. I
So,
know a guy that knows a guy.
Regardless, when you come in town, head over to Dixie Made right here in Florence, South Carolina. We got back to school shopping going already. 2 weeks, school starts back over here. Jeez.
Tax-free coming up too, Dave.
Tax-free weekends coming up. But let me tell you something about Dixie Made. It's not tax-free, but every day you know exactly what you're paying because the price on the shelf is the price you pay at the register. And let me tell you, you know how nice that is, especially nowadays when everything's on a budget anymore. We know that. Gas prices, they finally breaking a little tiny bit, but we need them to come down more. But it's nice to know exactly what you're paying for everything. So the price you see on the shelf is the price you pay at the register at Dixie Made. So go check them out when you come in town. Coming down for that last trip to Myrtle Beach, something like that before the summer's over. Come on, and we'll tell Brandon over there we sent you by. He's a big race fan. He loves some racing, so. Well,
use the what's it? The keyword chicken bone out.
Well, that's all. That's an SRI. If you saw my SRI, use C-Bone 10. C-Bone 10.
Oh,
I mean,
what?
Really? Yeah. You get 10% off. Yeah.
You never said that before.
It's on every commercial. You just never listen. See.
I'm always.
Yeah, you're always getting a drink and smoking a cigarette at that point in time.
Yeah. I took a smoke break. I took a smoke break.
See? So yeah, go check them out there. For sure. What was I was going to bring something up. Oh, brother, no problem. I always love helping out. My brother Chad Webster. Went and helped him out this past weekend. We get to talk about that some. But I got to go back some since we kind of are we anything else dirt related, everybody? Y'all catch Ripping the Lip tomorrow evening, unless there's anything else big you want to put out right now.
Okay. I got one more big news. Okay.
Go ahead.
It was rumored. Well, it's still. I don't think it's a matter of if, Dave, but when. I believe Cherokee Speedway's become a Buc-ee's, but they are racing in 2027, and yes, a national tour will be coming to Cherokee in 2027. So just want to get that out there right now. Yeah.
And when we say national, we're talking about one of the big two.
Yes, sir. One of the big two.
One of the big two. We need it. We need one of them back in the Carolinas. I don't think there was a national race in North or South Carolina this past year, or this in 2026, was there? Other than
World Final. That's it.
World Finals.
You really can't count that. Can you count the World Final? I mean, I guess you can say Charlotte World Finals. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, you can. I mean, but that's different. I mean, that's yes, I agree. But I don't ever put that in the same category for some reason. That's different to me for some reason.
I do too. I absolutely. Absolutely. Well, they will be at MoDOT this year, so that's a good deal in October.
We'll be in MoDOT. That's right. I forgot about that. That's good.
And you better get there early because that place is going to be a madhouse. I just want to get that out there right now. So I'm getting there early. So
it can be a madhouse on a regular Saturday night when they race.
Man, that cruiser race they had a couple weeks ago was absolutely madhouse too, brother.
Yeah. All right. So we got to talk about a couple things that we haven't been on here in 2 weeks. 1 week was because July 4th week I was on vacation. The week before that, a lot of people saw pictures and stuff like that, but I didn't really talk about it a whole lot. I couldn't say what was happening until it was happening. Wasn't my news to announce. My great friend Andrew Garris with Profab Headers and Profab factory team, called me a while back, said, hey, do you think you can get to Charlotte for one of these races right here? I was like, let me see if I can make it work. That's the week I'm on vacation, but let me see if I can make it work. So I was like, I can be there Monday. Reason being was we had Little Miss Audrey Larson running one of Kip Knaus's, his backup car, essentially. They wanted to put her in. It was her first time on asphalt. And we went up there, and, man, we had some fun. Kyle come. He was there at 10 o'clock that morning with her. He had got in from Sonoma at 2:30 in the morning and was back at the track. But he was smart. He drove his, I guess he's got, not his Cup motorhome. He's got another motorhome, like a personal motorhome. And he drove it over to the racetrack. And we got him a parking pass, and he pulled it right up to the pit stall, right at the parking space right outside of our pit stall. And he told me, we went up there and watched the practice and stuff. We had a little downtime there, and he said, he asked me, he said, we got some downtime? I said, yeah, I think we're going to be down. I looked at the schedule. He's like, I'm going to take a nap. He's like, come knock on the door. He's like, just come beat on the door. I'll come out whenever, when we're ready to start back doing something. I was like, that's cool. She did great in it. She's raced 2 weeks now up there. She raced 3 races. That one that Monday, then she raced again Tuesday and got wrecked in it, actually. Then she raced again last week. And, man, I'm going to tell you what, that girl, she has got her daddy's genes for sure. She, dude, I'm telling you, and this is easy to see, even already in a Bandolero. When she went out first practice, we didn't expect nothing. We had 0 expectations of what she was going to do. It was basically just go out. You're going to turn some laps, and we'll go from there. See what happens. Well, she went out, got a little feel for the car. She come back in. We told her, like, all right, maybe try this, try a little bit of this. Kyle talked to her a little bit. She went out the next time. She picked up 3/10. She come in, same thing. I think they had 3 rounds of practice that day before they had qualifying. And every time she went on the track, she picked up 2 to 3/10. Every time. By race time, she started way in the back, but by race time, she was running laps comparable in the top 5. So, I'm telling you, that girl's got it. She's if she wants to do it, she's gonna have it. My driver, Kip Knaus, he was up there racing too. Done really good that night. I think he finished like 6th or 7th, something around there that first night. I can't remember.
How many showed up?
Oh, there was a pile. That first night there was 20 some odd out there, I believe. So he did great. Audrey, her class, it ended up they had to split it up to an A and a B main, or A main and B main. In that class, they don't transfer any. It's just literally the first half of the field, second half of the field. And our goal that night, Kyle told her, he was like, our goal is to make the A. That's our goal. She done it. So I'm telling you, she got it. It was cool seeing her, hanging out with Kyle, and I got to talk with Kyle a good bit that day. It was kind of one of them things that we went up to. Me and him would go up to a little stand. There's like a booth up in the infield that's over pit road wall at Charlotte. And we would go up there, and he's videoing her, and I had the race monitor out. We're watching it while he's videoing her and stuff, and we're talking about what we needed to tell her. And man, it was it was a cool experience. Super nice guy. Fortunately I've gotten to hang out with Kyle before actually, and I told him I was like, I don't know if you remember ever meeting me by no means. I was like, it's been a few years. I was like, but back in 2020 when you drove for Rumbly at the DTWC there, we were up there with y'all. He was like, yeah, I do remember that. So, yeah, so we it was cool. That was cool.
I was not when you texted me that picture. I'm still not jealous at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
Man, I'm telling you, I posted on Facebook. I was like, man, where did I ever? I never would have thought. In when I started, me and Buddy Sterling started this podcast in 2020, especially when COVID hits. All of a sudden, right after we started, we had no racing to talk about other than iRacing for 3 months.
Remember those doggone days turning to dirt vision to watch an iRacing race? Oh my God, we've come a long way, bro.
We were sponsoring one. It was like, let's go in on this. We were already on iRacing. We've been iRacing for years. We got Corey Gordon to drive for our, Chicken Bone Alley, and he was awesome on iRacing. It was like, yes, listen. I didn't even know Corey, but I got in contact with him because we had raced with him some on iRacing, and I knew he, raced around here, and I'm like, this dude's good. Wasn't it him who drove? Wasn't it him that drove for Bloomquist that time on iRacing? I'm trying to remember who it was.
It may have. I know a sprint car. Didn't a sprint car guy drive for Bloomquist too? Wasn't it Tyler Courtney or somebody?
Something like that. He just let everybody drive his. It was great.
But I talked to Corey Saturday, man. He's still with Beckham Malone, man. Still doing good, bro.
Yeah, so that's great. But yeah, that's what I told him. I said, man, who would have thought in 2020 when I started this little podcast and we got on here talking about racing, went to some races, and man, in 2026, who'd have ever thought I'd been working with Kip Knaus and Chad Knaus and Audrey Larson and Kyle Larson, and I mean, obviously thanks to my good buddy Andrew Garris over there at Profab Headers. But regardless of, even way more people, but man, just like you have talked about it so many times, it's cool the friends you've made over the years in this, because it's people don't realize it is different, and I get it, especially when you're at the level some of these guys are. Some people are so starstruck, and they're nice to everybody, but they don't. You're not just gonna be their friend per se. So when you kind of break into that bubble, and they know you, it's like, hey, somebody actually knows me. I mean, it's like, how'd that happen?
It's like I told the story last Tuesday night, Dave. I know exactly where you're coming from. The World Finals about 4 years ago. I'm standing there. I'm talking to RTJ. Never met Max Bird in my life. I'm standing there talking to RTJ. Max Bird walks up with his 2 boys. And Race Jace coming around. I said, "What's up, Max? How you doing?" I said, "Wait a minute. Man, everybody knows who the hell you are." I said, "Oh my God, okay. But that was freaking awesome. That was wow. It's mind-boggling, Dave. It's mind-boggling, Dave.
It is. It's so funny when I could be I don't think nobody knows my name really. Checking out and they do it because it's funny. They all just call me Chicken Bone.
Really?
Yes, that is.
No, I can't do that. You're Dave, bro.
They know my name. They know my name.
Yeah.
It's just they just Chicken Bone.
Yeah, I like it. I do. I like it. But I can't. I'm not gonna call you
It's so funny
Chicken
because
Bone.
I can be at a racetrack, and that's what some random person yells. It's like Chicken Bone. It's like, what? So anybody that don't know, if y'all feel like know it, my name is David.
David Rogers, come on.
I don't think anybody knows that. Apparently,
when you put Please tell me my name doesn't come up anymore when you put Chicken Bone Alley
I
in
don't know.
AI.
I
I'm not
haven't even
on there
looked anymore. It probably does.
Okay. Oh, good.
It probably does. I quit looking. So I have to announce myself, now. That way I can own my podcast.
So you will come up now. Oh, I got you. Dave, I got to ask this, Dave. Oh my God, here we go. Did you have any problem? Did the cars pass tank on the first try?
We were worried about it. I ain't even gonna lie. We weren't worried about Kips. Kips was fine. We wasn't worried about his. Canals was good. We quit letting him mess with the cars. No.
It's too low. It's too low.
We were worried about Audrey's because she is so little. It is like
Really? Is she tiny, bro?
Oh, she's tiny. Tiny. Kyle's tiny. That's why
True.
Kyle Busch called him Little Kyle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, if they were ever at the track, Little Kyle.
I did not know that.
Yeah, dude is teeny.
Wow.
Dude's teeny. So that was a ton of fun. But actually, I guess I got to go back in before that. The Saturday before, I got asked to be alongside my good friend Mr. Alan Dietz there at Florence Motor Speedway.
I've seen that picture in the press box there. Come on.
That's the best place to watch a race from. It was way cooler up there.
I bet, Dave. I bet.
Me and Alan had a great time at the track, though. In all honesty, that was a fun night. Me and Alan, I haven't even gone back and listened to it just because I'm scared I might sound like an idiot on the broadcast. I don't really know. But, man, it was a lot of fun. Me and him, I guess, being from the same area, knowing a lot of the same people around here that raced at Florence and Myrtle Beach and even over at Dillon, man, our conversation and our talking about the race just went so smooth. It felt like. And so
awesome.
It was
awesome.
And I don't claim to be no race announcer by no means, so I was following his lead the whole time. But it was super easy between us. I guess we talked enough, as we call it down here, redneckese,
Hey, some people might need caps. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I speak redneckese.
Oh my God!
So
Southernese,
whatever. That'll work too.
Oh God! Did you call on the whole night up there?
Yeah, whole night,
all classes,
whole night, every class.
Wow, awesome, yeah. Awesome.
I was up there all day. I watched practice from the booth just so I'd have my notes. Know kind of what was going on, who was doing what during practice, and all that good stuff. And that was a lot of fun. I never called one other than on iRacing a couple times in the Chicken Bone Alley iRacing series that we used to have. I had never called a race other than that, and it was a lot of fun.
I couldn't do it. I'd be too nervous. I can't. I got a speech impediment now with just doing this doggone show. You think I can get my butt up there? No, bro. It's a talent, man. With James Essex and Ruben and all them guys, man. I couldn't do it, bro.
You what, can't nobody do it like James Essex, though. Nobody.
Amen. Here comes Chris Ferguson in the 22 Stinger chassis out of Mount Olive, North Carolina, with the dental. Oh, I couldn't.
Exactly.
Bro,
I'd be so tongue tied. I don't know. That man is good. Good. So, then July 4th around here, there was no racing. So that was awesome. I was in the mountains, as we talked about earlier. Come back this weekend, I was at Dillon Motor Speedway over my buddy Chad Webster and Cam, the AC man. We helped him with his truck. And let me tell you, one reason why, before I go any farther, one reason why I wasn't racing. Well, probably a couple reasons. While I was up in Charlotte at Charlotte Motor Speedway, I got something. It was like Christmas. I got me a brand new set of Profab headers. They are shiny and pretty.
Really?
Yeah, so we started putting them on.
Did us hook you up?
He sure did. Sure did. They man, that's a
Man, I can't even get a doggone t-shirt.
that's
You
a
get
game
doggone
changer
headers.
there. I get you a t-shirt. I hook you up.
Thank you.
I'll hook
Thank you,
up.
Dave. And some stickers. I need some
I got
stickers.
some stickers.
Yep.
I got some stickers.
You got some stickers?
I got some stickers.
All right.
Um,
Thank you, Dave.
I will hook you up. But no,
Thank you, Dave.
I really
Thank you,
appreciate Profab headers and exhausts.
And you put them on yet?
They are on the motor. They're on the truck. We got to there's the exhaust, the tailpipe and stuff on that particular set. You got to kind of cut and position your tailpipe yourself and all. So that's the last part we got to do. We got to get all that figured out, where it's gonna go, and get it welded up.
I was wondering how much adjustment you had to do to them when you got them on there.
None.
Yeah. Okay.
Zero. That was amazing.
Wow.
They fit
Wow.
right in there, and that truck's weird because you got to run like super late model headers, which are crossover headers. They, to come out and they go up instead of going down. They go up,
Yeah.
and then around the back of the motor. So we were kind of worried about some fitment issues, being it was an older truck, but nope, got right in there. They were close on some things, but they worked. They worked great.
Good deal, man.
So this is
When are you gonna debut it?
I don't think we have another race until I'm not even sure. It's Florence Motor Speedway being one of the next races, but we got some stuff to do on the truck. Changing some sway bar stuff. I mean, actual physical stuff. Changing over style sway bar. My brother Chad Webster, he gonna hook it all up. He ordered some parts the other day for me, and we're gonna get that thing going. Faux show. Last race we were out there, we had some issues. So we're gonna get it back rolling.
Okay. Well, keep me informed, bro. Keep me informed.
Faux show.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, worked with I became apparently super spotter at Dillon Motor Speedway again. All of a sudden I was spotting for Cameron. I knew I was gonna be spotting for him. I ended up spotting for Thomas Martucci and Mr. Barry there. We had to oh God, what's my phone doing? I don't know. So I got this I got spot legend cars for Barry Martin there. That was interesting. It was fun. He kept it out. Charger, Thomas Martucci was running, and boy, that was eventful. He was back there. He was racing a couple guys, and man, they were just dooring the mess out of each other. And I was like, "Ooh, stop!"
What?
Not him so much, but Mr. Archie, Mr. Archie Adams.
Archie Adams. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Mr. Archie was back there. And he was giving them the devil.
Uh-oh.
He was giving them the devil, and
Oof.
somebody ended up dumping him. They just spun him out. I was like, "Oh God!" It was eventful. But beyond that, that's about it. No racing this weekend around here. There is a race next weekend scheduled at Dillon Motor Speedway, but he said he's not sure about it. He's kind of looking at temperature, and man, it's about too hot. And if that don't happen, Dillon is off for the whole month of August.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Yeah. And
I forgot, Dave. You know, Kevin. It was so hot Saturday. I forgot. Kevin Godwin, he hot lapped. He didn't even qualify, Dave. It was so hot, bro. He just laid in the cool AC in the hauler, bro.
Let me tell you,
I forgot about that.
Let me tell you what happened at the track. Now, I don't even know the guy. I have no clue who he is. But there was some guy. They were racing legend cars, but their trailer said they ran at like Riverhead, stuff like that, up in New York.
New York, yeah.
And their car
Real famous racetrack. Real famous
for sure. And their car was, I can't remember the number, but it had an NY after it. So I'm assuming they were from New York. Why they came all the way down to Dillon Motor Speedway, I don't know, but glad to have them. But they got a taste of South Carolina heat, I think. Old dude was out there in practice. He got out the car. He fell out. They got him cooled down, everything, and I was like, man, somebody need to, he was laid over on the ground and all this other stuff, and got him cooled down, got him in the truck. They turned the air conditioner on in the truck, got him cooled down, everything. He slammed a few bottles of water. Shoot, he was back out there in qualifying.
Like, wow, hello.
It's like, nah, let's, we're good. You ain't got to do that.
Wow. I mean, last time I fell out, man, I was laid up, bro. Oh my God, bro, I was laid up. That heat stroke ain't no joke, bro.
No, ain't no good at all. So
I look back at it nowadays. How I cut grass in this ridiculous stuff of 15 years. I'll never figure it out.
Done it either. Don't know how you done it. There was some NASCAR racing went on last night, but I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I ain't see it because I was asleep. That race ended at 2:00 this morning.
I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah. 2 a.m.
I watched Hell Tour. I didn't. What channel was it on? I can't even find it.
TNT.
Oh. I looked on Prime. I didn't see it. I said, okay, well.
Blaney dominated. Won all the stages. They said, from what I hear, it was an exciting race.
I did see the clip of the end of it, though. Look, Noah Gragson pushed him to the checker.
Yeah.
Attracted him, yeah.
Bubba come up there and finished second, I think it was.
No, he got penalized.
But he got penalized. I don't know. It seemed like that was a very judgmental penalty there, in my opinion. That was just a big judgment call, my way of thinking. Big judgment call.
Alex Bowman might need a crew chief out yesterday. Did you see that?
I didn't even see that. What happened?
Well, you just go back or look on Facebook, or I think I saw it on Facebook, maybe Twitter. I can't remember, but yeah, he wasn't too happy with the car. And his crew chief basically, what's his name, told Kurt Busch, just shut up and drive the car. Just shut up, drive the car. We'll fix it when you get in here. I mean, wow. Yeah. Pretty hot.
I know nothing.
Heated.
I have to preface this now. I know nothing. I have not been told anything. Have not been told a single thing. Just because I know Chad Knaus, I have not been told anything. He don't tell me nothing. So I have to preface that with this. And so I have no inside knowledge. I think his days are becoming numbered in that car.
Oh, I believe so. Since he had that
a sprint car wreck.
Well, yeah, but what's it called, bro?
Oh, the Vertigo deal?
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily because of that. I think it was coming anyway. He's not performing anymore. I hate it. He's not performing anymore. I thought he was going to be good yesterday. Had a good start, and then it just. I even had him in my fantasy lineup, so I was like, "Man, he'll finally do good." Nope, I was wrong.
Is Austin Dillon going to realize that he just take a? Austin Dillon needs to get behind the wheel and work in the shop or something, or be one of those competitive directors or whatever.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Tell you, I know what you mean, and I know what you're saying. I don't personally think Austin Dillon is that bad of a driver. Austin Dillon is performing at the same level that RCR cars are performing. When Kyle Busch was in the 8 first this year, Austin was running right with him. Austin Hill out there now, they're running very similar position. That is just where those cars are performing. I think it is an internal thing more than it is a driver thing right now. Because you can't tell me over the past 2 years with Kyle Busch, God rest his soul, you can't tell me he just all of a sudden forgot how to drive.
I think it's the whole Chevy camp. I think it's the whole Chevy camp from Hendrick to everybody. I think everybody. It's
Dude,
all the whole Chevy camp, bro.
I'm telling you right now, though, Hendrick's coming on slowly but surely. And I'm not saying every car. I'm going to have to kind of omit Bowman from that right now. Hendrick, especially that 5 car, they're turning the wick up at the right time of the year. I'm telling you.
Well, they need to get that water bubbling on that stove. Son,
now, are they going to be able to outrun Denny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick on a consistent basis? I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. But I think Kyle had made a mistake last night. Yes, he did. He made a mistake, wrecked the car. But, man, I watched the in-car from the 5, I think it was 4 or 5 laps before that. Oh, my God. This dude just drove past everybody. It is insane. He had probably... What's that?
How do you wreck? I didn't know he wrecked. How do you wreck?
He was 3 wide middle, and he just come up a little bit. And I think it was Hamlin. And just caught his bumper and put him in the wall.
He wrecked Hamlin?
No. He come up on Hamlin's nose. His quarter was at
he got hooked. Okay,
he put himself in he hooked himself into the wall.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it was dude. If I could find it again, I have to show you because he was rolling through the field. He was going 3 wide, going high, going wherever, and just passing everybody. So, I don't know, but we're running awful long. So
yeah, we got heat races coming up now. Southern Nationals.
Southern National at the Gap. At the Gap.
They'll be at Harris tomorrow night, man.
That track's got so many names. I was up there that day. I passed it, and I was like, let me look real quick, see if they're racing tonight. Just because there was a couple trailers sitting like outside, and I was like, are they racing tonight on July 4th? And
like 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning.
I know.
You text
I know. And I got on there, and they were racing that night. But it took me a minute to actually find it on Facebook because I was like, what they got listed under?
Volunteer Speedway, the Gap, Bulls Gap.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was Volunteer Speedway. So, anyway.
Yeah, it's got a lot of names. It does.
Yep. Still got the old. I just thought it was cool. The reason it caught my attention, I've just never been off that exit, never been up there. What caught my attention, as soon as I got off the exit good and coming down the road, I see Winston Cup Weekly Series. Old sign still out there.
Old sign. Man.
I was like,
God, that's an old sign.
I was like, I ain't seen one of them in a minute. I was like, and I got thinking, I was like, yeah, I should be. By the time I seen something else, it just said, that's where I was at Bulls Gap. And I was like, oh, I know where I'm at.
Oh my God!
So
Hey, is Florence one of the last tracks to be a weekly Winston? Wait a minute, this is main event, Dave.
already?
Man, Benji Hicks on the pole.
Wow.
I guess we're not running no heats. Benji, Jake O'Neill, Garrett Smith. I can't see. That's Zach Mitchell.
Where's our buddy Kate Loudy at?
Oh, he came out. He must be in the back. Let me look at the lineup here, Dave. Hold on a second here. Yeah, we're going feature racing, Dave.
Wow.
Hello.
I like it.
Yay. I didn't do who you got, Dave.
Ooh.
Who you got, baby?
You know.
All right. Where we at here? Here we go. It's the Nationals at volunteer. Benji Hicks, Jake O'Neill, G.R. Smith. G.R. Smith. Oh my God.
Wow.
Did I do that really? Garrett Smith. This is G. Mitchell McDowell, McIntosh, Vic Hill. How about that? 7th. Alan Stick, Mike Benningham, Jeff Foltz. I don't know which Oliver. It's got to be Jamie Oliver. Joseph Joyner, Kenny Collins, Matthew Nance, Boo Henry, Kay Loudy, Josh Sneed, Stacy Bowles, Alex Vance. I don't know who Phillips is. Don't know who Porter is. Bowles and Zakalowski. Okay. Good. There you go.
Nice. Well, cool. Well, everybody go tune in. Also, go check out all the racing, as always. And I think Racing Jason just dismissed himself by accident. There he is. He's back. Maybe. He's kind of back. He's got a screen.
Oh, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm still here. No, I'm putting who you got?
Who you got? I
Schaefer.
So who you got? Go ahead, tell us who you got.
Who you got? Schaefer. Come on, Zach Mitchell. Let's go, baby.
I think Zach Mitchell probably got that.
How about that?
That's what I'm gonna say. Well, cool, everybody. All right, well, y'all go tune in.
Did he win it?
Go tune in to Ultra Broadcasting. As always, catch all the favorite shows on there. But go check out Ripping the Lip tomorrow night, Tuesday. What time y'all on?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Eastern. 7 Central.
All right, everybody. Go check it out.
On X.
On X. And we will catch y'all next week.
Schaefer Oil. Hold on, Dave. I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Hold on, Dave. I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Schaefer Oil. Southern Nationals. Southern Nationals. All right, who you got? Okay. Host. All right, we good to go. All right, back.
All right, man. Well, y'all take it easy. Everybody have a good week.
Yep.
And we will catch y'all next time.
Uh-oh, you froze up.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
There we go. All right, there you go.
See you next time.
All right, Dave. Thank you as always, brother. I love you, man. I love you to death, brother.
You too, man. Take it easy.
Have a good week.
You too. Bye.
Later. Bye.